Blessings to each and every one of you. My hope is that you all watch this 5-minute video to the end. It's 5 minutes. I wanted to let go. I needed to let go of not just the relationship with this man, but hope itself. I found myself laying around not wanting to care for my house or my kids. I had no appetite to eat, so I was losing what little weight I had. The kids being kids didn't notice anything was wrong. But Josh, my 17-year-old, he saw it all. I was wasting away physically and spiritually, and he knew it. That evening, Josh came in and, as was his norm, came to my room to say hi and let me know he was in the house. It was then that he saw me staring into the mirror with what later he described as a strange look on my face. I was grateful my son was home, but that was a reminder I was still existing. My mind convinced me I was right to want to leave this world. Look at what I had did to my son's father, and the fact that I never told my son took my determination to leave this world to a greater level. Not once did I consider talking to Joshua about his father's passing. The very thought of doing so was always so agonizing. I was avoiding the inevitable, mainly out of fear. Josh was my baby. Yet it was something I knew I would eventually have to do. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to lose the love and respect my son had had for me over the years. Joshua came closer to me, looked into his mother's eyes, with a very visible love, asked me what was wrong. Out of desperation, I found the strength in words to tell him, I don't want to be here anymore. Despite not knowing what I meant, it was the way I said it that alarmed him. My baby boy gave me a hug, told me he'd be right back. He wanted to go upstairs for a minute. Joshua, whose name, by the way, means Jehovah Saves, opened the door, and after seeing me huddled in a corner, rocking and murmuring, came over to me, got down on the floor beside me. Turning me away from the wall to face him, he held me and started rocking with me. Hearing the words that were coming from me meant only one thing to my son. His mother was in trouble and he had to pray. My son had given himself over to God as a vessel to be used to pray for others. And now he's determined to pray for his mother and the state of her mind. Joshua prayed and rocked and prayed, speaking into my life, telling me God is your fortress. He will never leave you nor forsake you. You have the mind of Christ. It was my last born child and his praying the scriptures that started the calming of my mind. But he wasn't done. Then with all of his might, his strength, and his faith, as fervently as possible, he said, there is no weapon that is formed against you, woman of God, that shall prosper. He repeated those words over and over again until I felt something that I could only describe as a pop in my spirit, almost like a plug pulled from a sink, allowing standing water to freely flow. There was a leaping in my spirit as life kicked within me once again. I pray for you all because I know. I read this because I know. I want you all to know that I know. Till the next time, y'all stay blessed.